my friends, we are logging in once again to, I was about to say Gears of War because that's what I've been focusing on the past few days, to Dragon Age Origins. So, I am back from India. I've been there for a month. It was so nice. I remember that we wanted to talk to this guy, right? Sorry, my throat is a little bit sore today.
Good to see you again.
I think he has some quests that we want to take care of, right?
Good to see you again.
No? Was it this guy?
Hey, come to see how old Kester's doing, eh?
What's your opinion on the circle?
I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
I think it was the bag we needed to check in. That was the thing. So you know the Knights Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor'll stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor.
What do you know about Templar?
Talk to him a time or two. He's all right. All right. Keep safe, you hear?
Okay. Come on. Okay, places of power. Oh, it's 5 of them. Hear me and obey. My power waning. I Krebulash, the epithet, require reconnection to the mystic places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world, the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the Circle Tower. Okay. Can I take all of them? Yeah, I can. Careless accusations. The activities of the Melficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. I smell band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling along the road to Lothering, from Lothering to Denerim, where their lives will seal my fate. Oh, this was a lot of reading. Let's take that one later. I think I will start with this one. The Brother's Killer. Let's just take all of them for now. We can close. Let's see. Do we have... It's over here. No, wait. It's this one. Track down and stop a small group of adventurers from giving false testimony of alleged blood magic. Let's take this one. Okay. Let's go out back into the world. I think that we can take a 100 cookie coin bet that we will finish this quest in this episode. So they were going, let's see, between Lothering and this city here. So if we go down here, and first start the fight, let's see if I remember how. I haven't played this game now in about 6 weeks. We can pick you up. Let's see. How do
Yes?
Oh, never mind. Oh, it is gone. Okay, never mind.
Yes?
Not you, stop it. Adventure leader.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
Wait, we already stumbled upon them? I thought they were going between Lothering and the other city.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Yeah, let's fight. Intimidate.
Hey, no need to get pushy. We were just in it for the experience.
That's it. I should have read what it said, by the way. Did we already finish the quest? You track down the adventurers and put a stop to their questionable testimony. Return to the mages collected for your reward. Oh shit! That was a quick one. I should have bet 1,000. Okay, that took us about 2 minutes. Okay, I don't mind. Find and activate 4 mystical sites of power located in the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, Denerim, and the Circle of Power. We are going to the Circle of Power, so we can take the other ones. We can actually let this be for now, and we take them when we get to those places. Find the 3 apprentices and give each of them a notice of termination. You will find 2 of them in Denerim, and the other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Ozamar. Okay, so now we have 2 quests in Denerim actually. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay the Cabal of Malefactorum. Okay, so we have 2 in Brazilian forest. Burn 10 bundles of deep mushrooms to the Mages Collective. Let's take this one. Where do we do that then? Let's see. Deep mushrooms. But it doesn't state where we find the deep mushrooms. This is bring, not burn. Okay, I guess let's wait with that one. Let's go to Denerim then. Let's take a look here. We have we have world map already over there. Did we have? No. Okay, let's go. So this is Brazilian outskirts. This one is actually closer. Let's go here then. Might just as well.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, we've been looking for the Dalish. I don't take kindly to the threats. Is this how you greet travelers? I had no idea there were Dalish here. Let's take number 1.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'm a Grey Warden. I wish to seek your leader. I will tell that to your leader and no one else. Let's take Persuade.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Nice! Success!
I see we have guests. And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
I come representing the Grey Wardens. Oh yeah, we needed to activate the... what was that? The treaties, right? And what issues are those? Perhaps I am wasting my time here then. You listen to what I have to say until I'm finished, Elf. Let's take number 1.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Adian. A pleasure to meet you. The Keeper. Does that mean that you're in charge here? Yeah, I guess so. Do you need to know who I am? Call me Adian. Let's take number 1.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
How come?
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
And let's help them out. Is there no way to help your men? There are actual werewolves in the forest. Why did these beasts attack you? Surely, you must have some warriors to spare. I will seek help elsewhere then. Let's take number 1.
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I am good at non-trivial tasks. But you're going to ask me to get it anyways, right? You're talking about werewolf.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
I'll find a Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I have some questions.
Make
for
them
you.
quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Okay, tell me more about the curse the hunter suffered from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So did all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
Okay. So if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
Well, that's that's logical. How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish. Go on, then. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Let's wait with him. I want to talk to Sayrel, whatever her name was. You should... your hound. Oh yeah, we need to... How did we change? That's how we changed.
Yes?
No, stop it! Nice. Elf nurse. Come on. That's Sayrel. Let's
We
talk to
few
him.
wanderers greet you, Shemlin. We understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our brethren. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
The keeper mentioned that.
And you are very brave to adventure into such a place, even knowing the danger that awaits. Your courage impresses us greatly.
I must deal with the blight. If I can help you, I will.
Nothing will help us now. Least of all the meddling of an outsider.
You are being most unkind, Sayril. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us. Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Yes, I'd like that.
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell. We were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
You started a war with us and lost. Something you think was unfair, no doubt. Enough, I don't like where this is going. No, I really can't say.
Could not say, or will not. What do you say, child? Can you tell us what happened to the Dales?
The Shemlin wouldn't let us be.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
It's a war that you started, I'm told. You say that like there's no reason for it. Not every human felt that way, I'm sure.
And which is worse? The actions of those who believed they were right, or the inaction of those who knew they were wrong? Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Then we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Thank you, I enjoyed it very much.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Yes.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
Okay, that's an interesting story. This Witherfang still exists today? Well, I guess so. We're out hunting for him.
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
So there are many spirits in the forest?
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
There were battles in the forest?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
How many werewolves are there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
Have the hunters become werewolves?
It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you? One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Okay, nice. So I'm thinking, let's take the activate all the quests that we have, because most of them, if not all of them, are going to be inside the forest. So we might just as well have them active when we go there, so that we can finish as many as possible, as quickly as possible.
Hello?
Hello yourself, who are you?
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
I don't think we should intimidate him.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of the beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
So that's the problem.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
What if you got a pelt? What if I got a pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter. I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
That depends. What's in it for me? I can't hurt.
Sirenas, Oh, Ma Siranas, I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Okay, so let's talk to her then.
Andiran Atishan, outsider.
You are Genya, correct? Kamen mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Nice!
Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Nice! And we got some approval. I'm happy. There we have another quest.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Yeah, please.
Just like you wanted.
Let's keep her for now. We have something over here.
There are places where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases. What do you need?
No, that's not what I wanted. Let's go up here.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Who are you?
My name is Alora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
What is a hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
They are not your mounts? My own people keep similar herds, but horses. You make them sound like friends.
That is exactly what they are, in fact. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
So why have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Pretend.
And? What do you think?
You're right, the animals is suffering. I truly can't tell you.
I am glad you attempted it regardless. No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. No. That would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself. It is my duty, as both Master Herder and as her friend. She shall take her last breath knowing she was always safest in my care.
New quest. Oh, we got a new quest from her. Let's see. No. Elora, the Dalish master of the antlered Hala beasts, are concerned that one of the herd has been infected with the werewolf's blood curse and may die. You examine the beast, but have not discovered the problem. The greatest survival skill would likely be needed to tell for certain. Okay, awesome. I was afraid actually that since we didn't have, because we now when we were doing this, I remember. Let's take a save while I'm talking. I remember that we had issues in Lothering, that we were missing a skill, and due to missing the skill we lost the quest. And since I hadn't really saved, it was kinda
Please
sucky.
leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Serene said that I could have what's inside here.
Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
Ah, shit, didn't work. Okay. Your codex. Let's talk to him.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
I would like to barter with you. What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some ironbark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree for Mage. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
What kind of items would you make?
I excel in making blades from the iron bark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Very well. I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first. I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what to sell. I guess we can sell you for now. I guess let's leave it for now. Let's talk to him. There we have something.
What do you need?
No, not you. This is so bugging. Let's move around, get you guys out of there, and then we talk to him.
I'm Daranatishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They have, and it's annoying. I have a job to do. They have been suspicious. I don't mind, I understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
That's okay. You do not seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
Please, I'd like to hear it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Denilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I will seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Nice. So this is why I want to activate all the quests, because now we have multiple quests that we, during the course of the mission, can solve naturally. Anyone else that we can talk to? I think that's it, right? Let's see, we need to go here. Merchant. Okay. It's behind us, so it's up here, right? Yeah. So, we are ready to enter the forest. We are up to slightly over 45 minutes for the episode, a little bit longer than I expected that we would play, to be honest. But we have prepared as much as we can. In the next episode, we will take care of the forest and hopefully beat it. Not sure we will. These areas tend to be a little bit bigger, so let's attempt it. If we can't, then it will be 2 episodes. For now, my friends, I thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, take care, and as always, I see you next time.